All right, so we're going to do the ceilings. There are some drop ceilings. So if we kind of come and look, you can see there's the ceiling dropping there, and then it's dropping back here too, right behind well, that's a wall, but this guy goes across and creates a ceiling. So if we look at the section north-south, I kind of put it in here, you can see the drop right there. So it's creating a sort of dropped area. And it also, the drop actually comes out into the corridor a little bit as well. So, so we're going to do that drop ceiling. So if I go to level slab, top of working, we're looking down. So we really want to look up. So I'm going to expand my ceiling plans, and I'm going to go to RCP level 2 working. Okay, so here's my level 2, and I know, oh, that's interesting, right? We can see where this partition is right next to the steel. So it would make sense to align AL with the face of this, the face of that partition, right? And because the furring wall is going to go up here, right? So it'll be a wall up in the air that doesn't reach the ground, and it would make sense that it wasn't like it was running right along the edge of the steel. So let's go ahead and put a ceiling in the bathroom, and we'll put a furring wall here, and then put a ceiling in these 2 rooms. So the ceiling command, architecture ceiling, is pretty straightforward. You have an option for automatic ceiling. Make sure that your level is set correctly. Like this one is set to level 3 top of slab, but I want to set it to level 2 top of slab. I'm not sure why it's defaulting to level 2 to level 3, but I want this to be a level 3, and I want the height offset of the ceiling. Let's just make it 8 feet for now. We can always move it later. And now if I hover in here for an automatic ceiling, it's going to place whatever ceiling I have. So this is a drywall on metal stud. So if I hover inside of here and left click, it will place that ceiling, right? And I could also place one, why is it always flipping back to level 3? I want it to be on level 2. That seems to be a problem. Well, I'll see if I can figure that out. And now it places one there. Now it won't place an automatic ceiling here because I don't have a wall yet. So if I go to my architecture tab and just hit escape a couple times, I want to create a wall that's the same type as this wall. So I'm going to pick it, and I'm going to create similar. And it's going to have a base constraint of level 2 and a top constraint of level 3, right? So I don't want it to be on the floor. I want the base offset to be 8 feet, right? Because it's a furring wall. And so what I can do is I know that it's going to be on the edge of this beam. And so I can say finish face interior for the selection point and pick that. And it's going the opposite way. So I'm going to hit my space bar. And I'm just going to draw this all the way across, right? And hit escape a couple of times. And so now what's happening is it's sectioning through the walls because it's sectioning at 7'6". And then it's seeing this wall 6 inches above it, but not being sectioned. So the view range, if I were to come in and change, oh, it's sectioning 6'10" actually. If I change that view range, the cut plane to like 8 feet, this would be 8'1". Now it's sectioning actually the ceilings too, right? So I'm just going to leave that at 6'10", because that means when we section it'll get the doors. And now if I come in and I go to architecture and ceiling, right, and automatic ceiling, it has to be a little lower than 8 feet. Well, I guess this is a good chance to do the sketch ceiling. So if it won't do an automatic ceiling, you can do a sketch ceiling. And you can either draw it in, but there's also a wall pick, which is really helpful. So you can just go in and pick the walls that you want the ceiling to be in. Now, I've kind of made these ceilings, that one went on the wrong side, and there's a little flip on these that if you come in and pick them, they'll flip, right? Go back to the pick wall, pick that guy. And then there's a trim command here where you can come in and sort of trim it out. however you want it. These guys need to be on the other side, right? And just to unjoin elements when it says that. It likes to join things together, and sometimes you got to break that relationship. And then this guy needs to be flipped to the other side. Notice how the ceilings go kind of on the inside. I'm kind of cheating here. I don't want to put a second ceiling in here. I'm not sure this goes all the way to the wall, to the ceiling, but it's possible. Like this one definitely goes all the way to the ceiling. This one may not. You know, these may stop short, but I'm going to go ahead and pretend they go all the way to the ceiling. So we hit check there. It's on the third level. I do not understand. Is this what? Yeah, I do not understand why this is on level 3, but I did it and I forgot to change it to level 2, so it's probably up here on level 3. Yeah, there it is on level 3. You can just pick these things, right? And the nice thing about it is that I can pick this and change the level. Just flip it to level 2, right? So now that's back there. So now if I go back to my reflected ceiling plan, level 2, oh, sorry, working, right? That's what I've got, okay? So basically that's it to get the ceiling and this furring piece in. If you want to look at it, you can grab one of these sections, you know, like if your section's up here, and just kind of move it. And if you double click, right, there's your ceiling, right, and your furring wall. And these are actually going all the way up, right? And we'll talk about fixing that a little later. They're just going all the way up to the level 3, which we don't really want them to. Okay.